The year is 1501. Deep within the heart of Africa, east of Lake Chad, a new power is rising. This is the kingdom of Wadai. It is a land of scorching deserts and unforgiving terrain. Yet, from these harsh conditions, the Wadai people will forge a powerful empire. The early history of Wadai is shrouded in mystery. Oral traditions speak of brave warriors and wise leaders. These stories tell of a people determined to carve out their own destiny. Over time, the small settlements scattered across the region began to coalesce. A new kingdom was taking shape. The people of Wadai were strategically located. They sat astride important trade routes crisscrossing the Sahara Desert. This gave them access to valuable goods. Gold, salt, and slaves flowed through their territory. This trade brought wealth and power to the rising kingdom. However, the desert is a harsh mistress. Survival in Wadai depended on controlling scarce resources. It meant defending your land from rivals. The early Wadi people learned these lessons well. They would need this strength to face the challenges ahead. The kingdom of Wadai took a decisive turn under the rule of al-Karim. Ascending to power in the early 1600s, al-Karim was a shrewd leader. He was a devout Muslim, and he envisioned a powerful and prosperous Islamic state. al-Karim understood that to unite his diverse people, he needed a unifying force. He turned to Islam. Under his guidance, Islam spread rapidly throughout Wadai. It became the state religion, shaping the kingdom's laws, culture, and society. Recognizing the importance of trade, al-Karim established diplomatic ties with powerful neighbors. He secured safe passage for Wadai caravans traveling across the Sahara. This brought immense wealth to the kingdom, further solidifying his power. al-Karim's reign marked the beginning of the Sultanate of Wadai. This new form of government, with the Sultan at its head, would rule the kingdom for centuries. al-Karim's legacy would be one of unity, prosperity, and the firm establishment of Islam in Wadai. The reign of al-Karim ushered in a golden age for Wadai. The kingdom's strategic location placed it at the crossroads of trans-Saharan trade. This trade brought in a wealth of goods, transforming Wadai into a major economic powerhouse. Wadai possessed something coveted by many: gold. The gold mines of Wadai were a source of great wealth for the kingdom. This gold was traded for other valuable commodities. Salt, a vital resource in the desert, came from the north. From the south came slaves, unfortunately, a common trade commodity at the time. These goods, along with textiles, ivory, and ostrich feathers, flowed through Wadai's bustling markets. The wealth generated from trade fueled the growth of cities like Awara, the kingdom's capital. Grand mosques, palaces, and vibrant marketplaces sprang up. Scholars, poets, and artists flocked to Wadai, drawn by its prosperity and patronage. The kingdom's coffers overflowed with gold, a testament to its economic prowess. This wealth allowed the sultans of Wadai to maintain large armies and impressive fortifications. It was a golden age for Wadai, but like all golden ages, it wouldn't last forever. The wealth accumulated through trade allowed Wadai to develop a formidable military force. The sultans of Wadai understood the importance of defense in their volatile region. They invested heavily in fortifications and trained a powerful army. Across the kingdom, strategic locations were fortified. Wara, the capital, boasted impressive defenses. High walls, reinforced with mud and stone, encircled the city. These walls were further strengthened by watchtowers and sturdy gates. Garrisons of well-trained soldiers stood guard, ready to repel any attack. The Wadai army was renowned for its ferocity and discipline. Armed with swords, spears, and bows and arrows, they were a force to be reckoned with. The cavalry, mounted on swift camels and horses, provided speed and maneuverability on the battlefield. The military strength of Wadai served a dual purpose. It deterred potential invaders, knowing that attacking Wadai would be a costly endeavor. It also allowed the kingdom to project its power in the region. Wadai engaged in numerous conflicts, expanding its territory and influence. Their military prowess played a crucial role in the kingdom's rise to prominence. The 19th century brought about significant changes to the world, and the Wadai kingdom was not immune to their effects. Internal struggles, shifting trade routes, and the growing influence of European colonial powers all contributed to the kingdom's eventual decline. Internally, power struggles and succession disputes weakened the central authority of the Sultan. The once unified kingdom found itself increasingly fragmented. This instability made Wadai vulnerable to external threats. The trans-Saharan trade that had brought Wadai so much wealth began to decline. New maritime trade routes, pioneered by European powers, offered faster and cheaper alternatives. The kingdom's economic lifeline was being severed. European colonialism cast a long shadow over Africa during this period. France, eager to expand its colonial empire, had its sights set on the regions surrounding Wadai. The French, with their superior weaponry and organization, posed a significant threat. In 1909, the inevitable came to pass. French forces, under the command of Colonel Jean-François Claude, launched an invasion of Wadai. Despite fierce resistance, the kingdom's forces were overwhelmed. The Sultanate of Wadai was abolished, and the kingdom was incorporated into French Equatorial Africa. The once mighty kingdom had fallen. Like and subscribe to MGO TV Media for more stories.